What is going on, guys? It's your boy FaZe, and we're here today coming at you guys with a new video, and it's going to be talking about my goals in life. And also, I want to make something very clear with you guys. I know a lot of YouTubers do not talk about this, but I feel like, I've interacted a lot with you guys lately, and you guys do know me, which is good. That's all I've ever wanted, in terms of... Why did that two spawn over there? But anyways, I feel like, we've interacted a lot, me and my fans, so I feel like a lot of you guys actually, know me, which is actually pretty awesome, and that's what I was going for with this whole thing. But, I don't want to be just that YouTube that you guys feel like you just watch my videos, but you don't really know me, if that makes sense. I feel like, especially when I stream, man. When I stream, I talk to so many people, answer questions, I talk to you guys, I remember names. So it's like, I know a lot of you guys, But here's the thing I wanted to say. A lot of YouTubers don't talk about this, but I feel like I should be able to, / I can talk to you guys about this. But as you guys do know, and I've said this before, so it's not something completely new. And it's something most of you guys do already know, but not my younger fans. I'm assuming they don't really know this. But I do make YouTube videos and all this stuff as a full-time job. It's not something I do just because I feel like, I have nothing. I'm just bored and I have nothing better to do. It's not that. It's obviously I do this as a full-time job, and a lot of you guys, not a lot of you guys, but a bunch of people always tweet at me saying, "Oh, yeah, you make YouTube videos for this much money? Why don't you get a real job, man? Why don't you get a real job? Why don't you go work 9 to 5? And the guy work like 12 to the next year, okay? Not next year, the next morning. I work way more hours than these 9 to 5 jobs, and I put in a lot more effort, and it's better. It's like it's become my life, and a lot of you guys might say, "Wow, that sucks. I wouldn't want that as my life," but it's like, it's awesome. It really is. A lot of people do this for fun, and it's like I get to do it as a full-time job. And no, it's not like chump change. It's not like, I'm not saying full-time job, but I still got to go to school. It's like, if I keep at it and keep doing what I'm doing, I will never have to go to school another day in my life after I'm done high school. Like, that's, I will never have to work a different job. That's all I'm going to say. I can't tell you guys how much I make, because it is actually like, I signed a contract. I signed a non-disclosure agreement, and I cannot be telling you guys how much I make. It's like, it's a no-no. So I can't be telling you guys how much I make, and that doesn't matter. But just do know that I do this as a job, and when you guys watch my videos, buy my apparel, picture pack, whatever it is, use code RAIN. That actually does help me. And it gives me this, it gives me, it helps me achieve my goals, is what I'm saying. So it's not, and when I say thank you, and when I do this, when I say thank you to you guys, I really hope you guys do understand it comes from my heart. It really does. It's not just a empty thank you, like, oh, cool, thank you, whatever. It's like a thank you. Like, you guys have done so much for me, and so much for my family even. And it's just amazing that you guys have been able to do this for me. But honestly, one of my biggest goals is, and I'm not saying this to, come off as like a mama's boy, but my biggest goal in life is to end up being, well, first off, one of my biggest goals, and actually it's like a goal that I'm working my ass off in order to complete before I'm 20. So I have until May 29th, 2017 to make my first $1 million. And it's doable. It's very doable. So I have a lot of faith in that, and I feel like it can be done. So that's when I'm going to make my first $1 million. Not in that 1 year, but from now till then, that's when I want to make my first $1 million. So I should not be spending a lot of money, huh? But that's when I want to make my first $1 million. And I feel, and it's not just for me, man. It's for, everything. What I really want to do is, the day I break, well, honestly, the day I start making, actually, I can't tell you guys that either. But the day I start, making well, I already do, but I mean, a retarded amount of money. Well, I don't know what you guys would consider a retarded amount of money. For example, PewDiePie's a millionaire. He makes, X amount of... I don't even know anymore, really, but I know he's a millionaire. Millions a month, millions a year. And when I start, then I consider that a retarded amount of money. So that's retarded to me. So if you guys consider, for example, I'm seeing you guys an example, 100K a retarded amount of money. I don't think that's a retarded amount of money. But a year. But, a retarded amount of money a year, I plan on, paying for my parents everything. House, everything. I plan on, paying for everything for them. My stepdad, I want him to retire. He's getting old, man. He's 60 now. My mom's still 40-something. I don't even know. 43. She's turning 43 this month. This year. Not month. September. So, that's when I really want to, put them out of work for the rest of their lives. And I just want to, I want to be there for them. Financially, especially. And, just everything. I just want them to never have to work a day in their life. And honestly, that's one of my biggest goals. And that's why I'm so happy and just so appreciative that I got this opportunity to make YouTube videos, and, you know, it really is all thanks to you guys. And I don't want to be, you know, that guy that, you know, takes it for granted. I'll never be that guy, and that's why I love that Macklemore song, man, that Make the Money song, because, you know, he's so real in that song. He's like, you know, he says, don't make the money, or make the money, don't let the money make you. And that's people that change because of how much money they make. And you know, I'm really proud to say that it's never once affected me. And even when I do make my first million, you know, it's gonna happen, boys. It's gonna happen. It's not just gonna be off YouTube. It's gonna be off a lot of stuff. And don't think you guys can guess how much money I make because of Social Blade and because of that. You guys won't get it, because there's a lot more that goes into it than just my YouTube. Just so you guys know. So, you know, it's something that I feel can be done, and I really do thank you guys. But so there's that. That's my biggest goal. And then another goal is that I want to, I was gonna say, I just wanna, you know, I just want, even if I was making like, I'm not even a millionaire, just as long as I'm out of debt, happy, have a happy life, you know, that's my life goal. Even if, say, this YouTube thing does not work out for me, and I have to go back to school. But I'm still, you know, I'm out of debt, because you have to be very smart with your money. Don't ever buy things that you can't afford. And people always make that mistake in life, and I really hope you guys don't. And I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not a financial advisor. Can't tell you guys what to do. But I'm just saying, just stay out of debt, people, because, you know, that's really what's gonna, you know, that's what's gonna ruin your life. So that's my biggest goal, is to never be in debt. Really, the $1 million thing, to help my parents forever, because they've done a lot for me, and I'm never ever probably gonna tell you guys what happened in my life. I don't think that's something I should be. I mean, I want to tell you guys everything, but it's not that. I don't want to, like, you know, I feel like it's something that's just better left said on out of YouTube, and I don't want sympathy for it or anything. You know, you guys have done enough for me in terms of sympathy, you know what I mean? So thank you guys, you know. But yeah, you know, that's really it. Those are my goals, 3 goals: help my family, make my first million before I'm 20, and be out of debt forever. That's my life goals, man. So leave a comment. I had to kill him. 29, 29, 29. Leave a comment. Let me know what your guys' life goals are. And I think I went over the whole money whore thing. I'm just going to go over that real quick while the kill cam. People might say I'm a money whore. I've been getting that. But you know what? It's not fair to say that this isn't a real job, you know? Oh, I did say that, actually. But it's not a money whore. I do my part. I work hard. It's not a money whore. Even though it's something, you know, I could work from home, this, that, and the other, it's not a money whore, okay? So, I know some of you guys might have just skipped to the kill cam. So shame on you. Go back, watch the entire video. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys, for real, from the bottom of my heart. I do love every single one of you guys. Even the people that don't like me, I still love you. I love all of you. So, you know, take it easy, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed me squeak today on my main channel. It's been your boy FaZe. I want you guys to keep it as real as you possibly can keep it. Peace.